So now here's what I want to address. Motherfuckers trying to make it seem like I have a drug addiction. Let's talk about this. Number one, I'm the most high. So if I wanted to have a drug addiction, that's my fucking business like it is any other citizen in America or on this planet that's addicted to drugs that y'all not fucking harassing or complaining about. Matter of fact, a large majority of you motherfuckers is addicted and strung out on my drugs too. That's judging me. Tooting my coke, all my shit. Motherfuckers. It's legal for me because I'm a sovereign God, but it ain't legal for you dumb motherfuckers. That's the funny part. With that being addressed, so now let me explain this to y'all dumbasses since I'm above y'all pay grade. I don't have no addictions. I just like smoking. Weed preferably. So now, I used to smoke a shitload of weed. Right? I legalized the shit, put these little dispensaries on, all this other good shit, helped these niggas grow shit, taught them, learned the tricks of the trade and taught them while I was with them and learned them at the same time. Right? So I done been around and been in gardens out of this fucking world. You know what I'm saying? I give them their props because I helped start that shit. That's the only reason. So now with that being said, I done been around so much weed my entire life. I grew up smoking weed. Duffel bags coming in full of weed. Shoe boxes full of weed. I was selling weed at a young age. Somebody else put me up to it. It is what it is. But it's not something that I chose to do. It's something that I was groomed to do. Right? So now with that being said, I haven't had no problem quitting. I actually cut down. I used to buy like 3 ounces every month, right? Of course, I shared it because I never smoked by myself. And I used to work at this dispensary. And I used to smoke so much I'd come home and be tired, but still had to smoke with the motherfuckers at home, right? With their greedy asses. Meanwhile, while they trying to make it seem like I'm the one with the addiction and all that shit, I used to pop pills. I used to pop Molly. I used to drink. I used to smoke every day. All that good shit. Well, I moved. I cut down my smoking. I quit Black and Miles cold turkey. So now I'm just lighting this bitch and tasting it. I'm not inhaling it because I quit them cold turkey. So now with that being said, I've been smoking these bitches since they was 79 cents a pack. Daily. All the way up into now. From 79 cents a pack all the way up into now. So I got middle to this money too, bitches, that y'all ain't get. So anyway, with that being said, hoe ass niggas, thought y'all got everything. Nope, it's too much, pussies. So now with that being said, anyway, I done broke down from 3 ounces to maybe an eighth. Then I got to the point where I was quitting because my mom was going through some complications. So I quit smoking Black and Miles, cold turkey, right? Cut down on the weed from ounces to 20s, right? Suddenly the weed started changing. So, well, I changed with the weed, obviously. Everybody does. Once some of your environment changes, you change with it. Just put it that way. So never mind how they're growing it or what they're growing with. It's not the same as it used to be. That's just the bottom line. But never mind that. So since it's been different, I haven't been getting much of it. I haven't even bought a whole ounce. And I've been staying over at this fucking house for 2 years. Pretty much. I ain't even bought a whole ounce yet. I've been over here nickel and diming and 20 and shit. Right? So I don't have a weed habit. Right? So, now let's talk about pills, popping pills. I used to pop ecstasy every day. Every day. When I first started, years ago. 5, 10 years ago. I used to be on ecstasy hard. Molly hard. Nope. Nope. So, I didn't cut down from all the pills I was popping and all the drink I used to drink to having a drink once a month. Popping a pill once a month. Everybody know this. Police know this, everybody, right? Then I broke down from popping pills once a month to every 3 months and having a drink once a month to every 3 months. Now, I don't even drink like that or pop pills like that. I ain't pressed for that shit or none of that shit. I barely even fucking smoke weed. Right? Right. So now what am I smoking? Cigarettes. Because I'm being manipulated into smoking cigarettes. Because my mother used to smoke cigarettes. So these motherfuckers is trying to make me out to be like I'm her. Not my old man. Not both of them. Just her. But really I'm both of them. But he ain't my old man. He my son. But ultimately at the end of the day, motherfuckers been pretty much dogging the shit out of me. Both my parents. I ain't gonna lie. Because of who and what I am. I'm straight power. I'm pure power. I am who the Bible prophesies about, right? But at the end of the day, one person always was jealous of me and impersonated me. The other person was always jealous of me and impersonated me. I just didn't know it. Then it revealed that they was both impersonating me type of shit, right? But these supposed to be my parents and shit. It's not a big fucking deal. But then they abandoned me. Both was plotting on me. Both put my so-called kids over me. Like they my boss. Like my kids is over me. Like what? But I was never over them though. But all of a sudden these kids supposed to be higher than me. But the funny thing is, this positioning and this voting and everything y'all doing, it wouldn't even fucking exist if it wasn't for me. That's the funny part. None of this shit would exist. This shit would not be going on. None of you motherfuckers, I wouldn't even be sitting up here going through some bullshit if I didn't exist. It wouldn't exist. So if I exist and it exists because I exist, then without me, this shit y'all fighting over don't make no sense to fight over because it's not for y'all to fight over because y'all didn't create it. So why are you fighting over a position that's not meant for none of you motherfuckers because ain't none of you motherfuckers created? Oh, I get it. Because y'all thought God was a concept because God made man and then man made God. So now God that made man is at war with the man that made God. Right? Because y'all God is false. Right? Y'all God can die. Right? Y'all God is not immortal. Right? Y'all God has not mastered life and death and is not an ascended master. And y'all God is not from heaven. Facts. So now with that being said, y'all God is an ordinary human being like the rest of y'all. So that's not a God. That's a fucked up individual in the head that wants to be God. Thinks they're God, but they're not God.